We have all seen that Nintendo Direct. Splatoon 3 is on its way. It's coming in 2022, but here's everything about Splatoon 3, my personal analysis, and my predictions for the storyline and game. The first thing I want to point out is that Nintendo did put a small important disclaimer, no actual gameplay footage. So this entire intro where you just see, the scene, is that actually the beginning of Splatoon 3, or is this just a part of their presentation to announce Splatoon 3? Do we get this particular scene where we are, customizing our character, getting ready to start into Splatoon 3? Is that a part of our actual gameplay experience, or is it just only for this presentation? I do wonder if we're gonna get this opening cutscene, or if it's just like no actual gameplay footage, What is it? Either way, I am in love with the fact that we get to choose from the start if we want to be an Inkling or an Octoling. We have many customization options, and we have our little body. And just look at this. Don't you find it absolutely cool? I mean, look at these options. We can get to choose style, not defined by gender. Just like with Animal Crossing New Horizons, can just choose a style. Okay, can we just talk about the fact how many eye colors we have? I love it. This scene is probably one of my favorite moments. I love that we're able to customize our little body. I did not expect when I saw that we would have a little body that we're also able to customize its hairstyle. I love that. We can make it look, a bit more sassy or fancy, depending on what we want to go for. Okay, so we can all agree that this is the Eiffel Tower, and Marie and Kelly went to France, took a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower. What has happened in France, you guys? Is this France, or is this just Splatoon's version of the Eiffel Tower in French? Or is it actually based on France itself? We do not know. We get a closer look of this amazing weapon. I am just in love with this bow. Give me this bow. Nintendo, I want to have your bow. A new way of carrying ink around is it looks like a cool bag you want to carry around. I feel so fancy. One thing I want to point out is that, first of all, we're in the middle of nowhere. Is this a part of the introduction of Splatoon 3, or is this just to announce the trailer? Once again, they did say no actual gameplay footage, so you never really know until the game comes out. But I want to point out, on the left, we see a city. Is that our new plaza, or is it our old Inkopolis Plaza or square? This subway looks kind of similar to the one we had in the Octo expansion. I wonder if throughout our Splatoon universe world they have the same kind of subways, or if they are actually close to where the Octo expansion has happened. There are so many things we need to point out about this. First of all, look at this huge city. Everyone is living so close onto each other. What I spot here are potential shops we could go into. I see we have vans and scooters. We have planes. I wonder if this is a store, or if that is the entrance to the story mode. And that sign looks quite familiar to me. I wonder why they show this. Is this somewhere we're able to do the storyline, or what is this area? I mean, why would you have a stairs that you cannot use? I'm onto you, Nintendo. To the right, we see this building. We have all seen this sign before. That means that is our way into Turf War and all the other game modes we're able to play. This is the actual building you go into for the online stuff and, doing that leveling up grind. Here we get a better look at our tower. We don't know its name yet. I think so. I didn't see it in the thread. Might have missed that. So I'm just gonna call it Splatsville Tower for now. To our left, we see once again the van with boxes and a scooter. So we definitely see multiple views of this plaza. To the right, we also see another building. I think we're able to enter. Also, I want to point out, close to the van, you see a statue sort of entrance. I think this might be a part of the storyline of the game. Are we able to walk this entire pathway? Are we? I hope so. A big difference between Splatoon and Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 is this new way of popping up. Is that our new spawn? Like, look at the sign. That is definitely like the respawn point. It looks like you're able to point where you want to land, so I definitely think that this is the respawn box. Call it a box! I think this is actual gameplay. I think they might be able to clean up the ink of your enemy, like maybe this is like a sub-weapon. What I think of Splatoon 3, I think we might have endangered all our Salmonoid creatures because of Salmon Run. What if Grizz has turned into the enemy? Like, is our new enemy a turned enemy or a new enemy? I do not know. All I know is that the Salmons are very important. Like, we have our little body. I think we might be living with them to protect them. Something has happened with the oceans because it's like super dry. There's a desert, so maybe they're no longer able to live in the sea. I really do wonder what this is gonna be. All I know for sure is that Splatoon 3 is going to be a game changer. There's a whole new environment, new ways of playing the game, there are new options we have for our characters, a companion we have. I think Splatoon 3 is definitely a game changer for the Nintendo community. That's all I have to say about Splatoon 3 for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to get ready for Splatoon 3.